sword fight, fight, fight. Monkey sword fight, fight, fight. Monkey sword fight, fight, fight. Monkey sword fight, fight, fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Perth's premier podcast, Monkey Sword Fight, with me, your host, Jordan Patrick, and my co-host, Mr. Michael Dots.
Word with Dots. This one comes to us from across the Atlantic. How you do anything is how you do everything. Do you know who said that?
I did. I heard this.
Alana.
Yeah, on the night and
she got it from someplace else. But
our good friends at Night and Day podcast. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, man, they're jacking Mike's shit.
She said it in the middle of kind of whatever they were talking about at the time. But I was like, you know what? I'm stealing that.
And then PJ commented on this, and that sounds a lot like Word with Thoughts. I was like, I was listening to it in my kitchen. I was like, he's motherfucking that. He's definitely going to steal that this week.
Oh yeah, I'm stealing it.
Is this from episode 10?
Most recent one.
I've not listened to the most recent one yet. So
also, that dulcet tone you can hear is Andy Mac on the ones and twos, as per usual.
what's happening?
How are you, son?
Sick.
Sick.
Sick as a dog.
Andy
mate.
just told us he was dreeping.
Absolutely dreeping high.
Joined once again as well by friend of the podcast, Rana Marathon. How are you?
Hello.
Speak into your microphone.
Oh, sorry about that.
See, the people will
strike
kill you
one.
for that.
Sorry about that.
Didn't it? Because it's me that usually does it, and I've been getting nothing but abuse for not speaking into the microphone. I'm now
Right,
speaking
okay.
into the microphone, so y'all can kiss my ass. How are you anyway?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, aye. Been
Good.
busy?
Yes, as
Excellent.
always.
Oh, gets a crack. Well, we'll get into that. We should also as well do the business part of the podcast.
Dive in.
A big thank you to our sponsors for this week, Paul Patrick Plumbing and Heating. Are your radiators struggling to heat? Mike, is your boiler becoming a bit sluggish?
It is actually.
Your
yeah.
system could benefit from a power flush. Get in touch for your quote, and do not let sludge reduce your boiler's efficiency or lifespan. Get in touch, Paul Patrick Plumbing and Heating. They'll clean your pipes.
Oh, I need my pipes cleaned. Hey-oh! I think we're on our way to one of those
It's
shows.
going to be one of those. This is just like Paul said in the last time he was on. This show's fucking changed. So we did. We had Mike stole his word with thoughts from our good friends at Night and Day podcast.
Yes, I did.
Please
Instead of
listen.
the usual places he steals them from.
Yeah, I don't make any
I
of
know,
those
just
up.
this, he was a little bit lazy. He didn't even have to Google it. It was on a subscribed podcast on his phone.
I was like, oh, thank God. Don't have to look up that stuff.
Have we got any feedback from last week's episode? Anyone else?
No, well, we did have some feedback on the photo from the last week's episode. So
This has really upset you.
it has upset me. It has upset me. It's my fault because I didn't put much effort into what I was wearing that day. But Ali, a longtime listener, Ali, what he said was, Mike's gone from dressing like a teenager to dressing like he's going to meet his war buddies to play chess in Central Park. So, today, do you guys want to describe what I'm wearing today?
Oh, okay, so do you want to go for
Suited
it?
and booted.
Suited and booted.
Mike's cutting a boot in a.
Cutting a boot.
Is that a black?
It is black, yes.
Black waistcoat, the nice crisp white shirt. Some specialised cufflinks with matching shirt button.
That's right.
A nice grey flat cap.
I think this is what I got the shit for, though, for the hat.
Oh
but
man,
I
no
like
man,
it.
the hat was the only part. That was damn. It was like he's trimmed his beard all nice.
Yeah, looking good.
Sharp pair of matching trousers and cutting a boot. And me and Andy were discussing this beforehand. And a sharp pair of black and white Puma sneaks,
Yeah.
which is a look only a few guys can pull off. I think.
And I'm one of them.
You're damn straight. So you can slag him off all you want, but he's putting the effort. Saying that I'm cutting about in the same matching green Adidas trackie that I wore last week.
We should probably wear the shirts that we've had made for us.
But we
Maybe should-
discussed, was that not going to be for special episodes?
Specials, yeah.
Okay.
So like
All right.
anniversaries, and then when we do our golf day out and shit.
That's cool. That's cool.
I had a couple of feedbacks from Mama Pat's.
Alrighty.
Mama Pat's advised me when I talked about the Casbah nights up at the Tulloch Institute, they're not just Northern Soul, they are all alternative music, e.g. Stone Roses, Jam, Clash, Primal Scream, You Get My Drift. She also advised that she would like to adopt Holly.
Ah.
So Mama Pat's was a big fan of Holly. Anyone else? Anything else good?
No, I didn't get not much feedback from that. No.
That's because we're so fucking good at this, man.
Yeah, a couple of folks, some of my mates that are listening to it, just usual feedback, enjoyed it. So,
Good lads.
yeah.
Nice. Pardon me. Stepped away from the mic to be polite there. So we start
step
speaking.
away from the
Right.
mic.
So I feel like we should probably get one thing out of the way with our guests.
Oh,
So
yes.
Oh, yes.
A couple of months ago, I don't know. Do you want to go live
A
for
couple of
this?
months ago.
This summer, yeah.
This summer, do you want to go live for this?
Oh, yeah, we should go live for it.
Okay, so
I'm looking at that.
this summer we
Are you happy for us to go live via
Yeah.
Facebook Live?
We
right? Don't know if you have any
started
warrants or
our
something.
very, very first,
Sign the declaration.
and hopefully we'll be here by the next World Cup rolls around. But our first World Cup sweepstakes, which was eventually won. And I think you were actually, last time you were on was like the episode before we gave out the teams for the World Cup, and when we announced our premier prize.
No, it was that night.
Was it that night?
That night, you done the draw.
That's right, there you go then. So
Oh, was that
It
night?
was 6 months ago. I can't
right.
remember. It was so long ago.
right, so are we now live?
We are
I
live.
think it
wait a
was
minute.
like 3
We have the
months.
winner
Ah, it was
here.
only about 3 months.
The winner here of our World Cup sweepstakes.
I feel like we've built it up so high that I really want to pass it to her and stay a safe distance away.
I'm going to hit him with it.
Well, look, we dressed it up really nice for her.
It's
There it
supposed
is.
to be a premier prize.
It is a premier
Oh,
prize.
It's in a pink bag and everything. Oh.
Anything that comes from us is premier.
Okay, so
The size of that bag.
Thank you very much.
Look at the size of that bag.
Oh my
The
goodness.
size of her bag, high.
Right. What have we got in here?
I feel like I'm too close.
Oh, it's a nice box.
Nice box.
Mate,
Very nice box.
will you marry me?
There you go. Way! The World Cup winner, Rana
I do
Marathon.
love it.
There you go. That was specially shipped from China.
That's 24 carat
I don't
gold.
actually have a keyring, so this is perfect.
Oh,
There you go.
Keyring broke.
Oh, she likes it. All right, that's good.
I like it.
Excellent. Good. I'll
That
move
would've
back
been
over a bit now.
Pretty sore if I hit you in the head with that, like.
Ah.
Sorry.
Rana's not speaking to the microphone.
Yes, it's not me this week.
There you go.
Hey, happy days. Ooh,
And
I
you
was-
too, folks, could win a prize like that if you are in one of our
What, to wait
competitions.
6 months for that?
Here, look, next time there's a World Cup, we could be famous and we could afford an actual decent,
A real World
like a
Cup.
really World Cup. There was I had a look when I was searching for the prize. You can buy like actual replicas that are like 300 quid. And they're like proper size of the actual World Cup.
Yeah, I've looked at them. You get them on Amazon. Then I end up looking at like WWE belts and that. They're like fucking 300 quid as well, man.
Mate, see if I-
Really? What are they made of? That's
Yeah, if you
300
want
pounds.
like legit intercontinental fucking title, man. It's
Kim,
like
I always
300
wanted.
bucks.
Do you mind the?
I guess I'll just have to become the Intercontinental Champion then.
Do you remember the Stone Cold Smoking Skulls Championship belt, mate?
That was a good time in
Is that
wrestling,
not the
wasn't
one?
it?
Which one? Was that not the one that The Rock threw off the bridge or something
And
like
then he
that?
threw Stone Cold off. And,
Those are the days,
those
man.
were the days. I was tweeting videos about the wrestling. Anyway, enough about boys and their toys. We should probably speak to our guest now. So hi, Rana.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
What you been up to?
Loads.
Loads.
Jump in, go for it.
Loads.
We'll ask you questions and talk about it because you gave us a little breakdown of what you've been up to, and I've forgotten already. So
So I was performing at the Traverse Theatre on Saturday.
it's in Edinburgh. Eh?
That's in Edinburgh, yeah. That's the second time I've been at that venue. It was really good.
So what was that for?
So it's called Speaking Cajun the night, and it's a band, the Jennifer Ewan Band, mixed with the Poetry Circus, which is myself and 5 other poets.
Nice.
And it's music, poems, 2-hour show, non-stop. And it was brilliant.
Excellent.
It was good, really good.
Big crowd.
Was a big crowd, yeah.
So do you feel people are starting to recognise you when you're coming up now?
Any autographs? You signing anything?
Nah, I'm not saying any autographs, but I did have 2 like head teachers from Dundee School come up to me at the end and were like, "That was brilliant. Like, did your school encourage you to do this and stuff?" And I was like, "No,
Nope.
was never really at school." And she's like, "Well, what about English and stuff?" And I was like, "Nah, I never really spent much time at school, to be honest." She's like, "You should go back there and tell them that you're doing this. It's so inspirational." She's
It is.
like, one of them was for a primary school in Dundee and the other one was for college in Dundee. And she was like, "We'd love to have you come and speak to our guys." And I was like, "Oh,
That's
thanks
shit
so
because
much."
it's like you say, it was on your when you put on your Instagram the other day. Is that when I tell people I do poetry,
Yeah,
they don't tend to expect what I do.
yeah,
So I think that'd be the same for especially young folk. Like I was probably the same when I heard about the night. First of all, I was like, a bunch of folk cutting about doing poems, and then
Aye.
you come down and actually see what
Yeah.
they're doing. It's not
yeah.
your standardised poetry.
No, because that's one of the guys that works in Blend that actually now does poems there. And he was like, "What? She does poetry? I can't imagine her doing poetry." And he worked the night and he's like, "Oh, right, okay." That's the kind of poetry she does. And he now does it as well, which is cool.
That is cool. Yeah.
That is cool,
Oh,
yeah.
well, so we haven't actually spoken probably since I done mine and Mike done his first one.
I know.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you about that. I've been picking bone with all the all the women on the show. You put me on before like a comedian, that Australian guy.
He's not a
Is
comedian.
he not?
That's
Well, he killed.
that is the first time that he came up and has done a set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was really, really good,
Yeah.
and that made me shit myself. I was
No.
like,
He's
wow.
done it before.
He's done a poem before.
Okay.
He's done a poem before, and it was. He says it's not one of his own poems. It was a Pedigree Chum one. Did you know the one about the
I was
dog
way
food?
too nervous to
No,
even listen
okay.
to anything. Sorry.
So he's done that before, but he hasn't done that before. No,
Never done stand-up before.
nah.
I apologize then. Okay.
He's probably just funny because he had an Australian accent.
It could have
Oh
been.
man, I'd love a fucking funny accent.
You were funny as well.
I
were good.
got more laughs than I thought I was going to. Thank you for pushing
I was
us
so
to do that.
fucking. I was
That's
honest.
good.
I was sitting in a campsite. Like we were sitting on Mull, and they just got signal because the satellite had passed round at one point. So I downloaded the video, and I was sitting on my wee chair, like, yes, mate.
On Mo.
I'm just raging every time there seems to be another one I can't make it.
I know.
Because this next one I can't make it, and I've got a load of shit written down at home. I'm itching.
I
for
think the
end of
next
year.
one I want to do a poem this time. But I don't know. I still have my cards from the last time. If I can memorize it, I'll do the comedy. But if not, then I'll write a poem.
Yeah, because I heard your poem that you done on the podcast that night.
The summer
that you
holidays
wrote,
one.
and it was really good. So that's what I thought you were actually coming to do was
Oh no! I
your
felt-
poetry.
It was too short. I wanted to have I wanted something a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And I probably went too long with the comedy. So
I've been like every now and again, I'll just like sitting there silent for ages with Megan, and all of a sudden I'm like, what about this? Is this funny? And she sort of looks at me, I was like, I'll work on that.
what's the deal with socks?
So, fuck's sake, Michael.
Socks.
Socks.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Right, yeah, so what else has been going down? So I seen you as well, you started delving into MCing.
A little bit, yes.
What's that coming? Because I seen you put a post up and there was about 1,000,001 hashtags on it. So what was that in?
So that was the stepped in challenge.
Yeah, what is that?
So it's a stepped in challenge for. Who is it that's running it, Andy? Is it Show and Prove, or is it Scotty Media that's actually running it?
I can't remember. You sent me the video, but I can't remember what you said. I'll need to go and have a look.
Yeah, so you win. You can go on this radio station and you win a professional recording for YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
But I don't think I got done 16 bars, Andy, did I?
No, you got to 12 because she sent me a message like,
But what about including the intro?
that doesn't count. That's the intro, mate.
Bastard.
12.
So anyway, do you know what? I seen like loads of guys doing it, and I'm like, that is shite. That is just shit. Some of this, honestly, like, and I'm like, can't even understand any of that. Like, I'm going to do one, and I done one to my own tune, which was the wrong track. So they were like, this is the wrong track that you've done it to, and I was like, all right, okay. So then I wasn't going to do another one, and I thought, I hate to go and do another one with the right track. But I didn't have enough bars. But still,
No,
still done it.
I'm just looking at the messages here. That I've got you got to 12, so that's 3/4 of it. So all you need to do is get another 4 bars.
But I
and done.
did. I added some more in.
Well, you
I
never
added
sent me
some-
that video,
no.
so I didn't came at the 4
No,
bars.
well, I just put it on Instagram. Do you know what? My nephew was recording me, and he was like, "I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore." So I was like, "Oh, please, just one more." And he's like, "Nah." He done about 50 takes, so I just uploaded it, and I thought, "Fuck it,
That was great,
fuck
man.
it, for a laugh."
I'd always wanted to do something like that, but I have no idea where to even start.
It's
I'll
so hard.
I'll stick to being funny or
It's
trying
so
to be
hard
funny.
from the poetry, like where you can just do whatever you want, say whatever you want at any point.
Because you didn't have to go along with any sort of beat other than when you're
Yeah,
laying down
it's
for
the
yourself.
conforming that's a problem for
Aye.
me.
Fucking conforming. I'm fucking feeling hyper today. Mike, take the lead.
That'll be the monster with the zero
monster.
sugar.
0 sugar, 0 calories. 0 sugar, 0 calories. Fuck.
Just all diabetes, like I said before. That's it. You can still get diabetes from that. That's why I've got off the energy drinks. I'm done with them. Just coffee for me now.
Coffee.
Yeah, sit there for Rana. Yeah, you go.
Dude,
Soft
See
coffee.
the way you're dressed. I'm a little bit sexually confused right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
mate.
kind of felt it when you came in the door too.
Oh yeah.
It makes me feel nice.
That's all right, man. I tap that.
So, The Edinburgh Festival.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So is this wasn't the first year that you've done that, is it?
Yes.
It was.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it was. The one that I done before was part of. It wasn't part of anything really. And it was at Portobello Beach,
Yeah.
which
Is
wasn't-
very nice, by the way. I like Portobello
Yeah, it's
Beach.
lovely down there,
Yeah.
but it wasn't right in the centre. And it
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
an advertised proper like show. It was just a busk
Okay.
type thing.
Yeah. So,
So-
did you doing this? Do you get a little nerves going
I
up
was
and
so
doing
nervous
it?
for
Do
the
ya?
Edinburgh Festival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do get nervous.
No, but I think I remember asking you the first time. I think you said no performing. Do you get nerves? You said no, but you did for this one.
No, I do get nervous.
Even if you're doing that blend or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Got
Yeah.
it wrong.
So how did it go at the Fringe?
It was good. It was good.
What did you do? How many did you do up there?
I just done 2, so it was an hour-long show.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just done 2 poems at the one time, done week 3, and done same old.
Fan favourite.
Fan favourite, yes.
Did it go over well? I assume. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, that's a good one. It's one of my favorites.
But it was a lovely venue. It was nice. It was good there. But yeah,
And you did tease when you came in that you had a poem for us today. We're not going to
I
probably.
do have a poem for you today.
Do you want to
yes.
hold off on that, or do you want to just go for it right
Drop
now?
it.
Do you want me to drop it
Drop
now?
it. Drop it.
Let's do it.
It's quite a personal poem.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it serious?
So it is. Yeah.
So we got to put our serious hats on.
Yeah.
Frowns, guys, everyone.
Is that your serious hat?
No, this is my playing in the chess in the park hat with.
Oh, it's an old school
homeless people.
golf hat. That's what you see. That's what it is.
Right, I need to.
What was that golf film with Will Smith?
Bagger Vance.
Bagger Vance. is it?
Yeah. Oh, we should put Tiger
Right.
Woods on our thing.
So, this is.
Do you want me to
poem
introduce you?
It's quite personal to me, and a lot of people that know me know about this. And it's called Rehab.
Okay.
Every time I see you out on the town looking all brown, and I'm like, wow. But it turns my stomach when I see you with someone else. I don't know why my heart just melts. You're no good for me, that I know. I'm trying to resist. I put on a good show, but really I want you so slow. The desire is too much for me. Can't you see you're no good for me? I've had a drink or 5. I want to take you home. Moan, let's slide. I'm feeling a bit wide. I might end up in a fight. But you're all I can think about. I don't know why this is felt, because I ken you're no good for my health. Fuck, I've given in, we're going up the road. Get you home and just looking at you, and I've nearly came, caressing you with my hands. I lay you out on the table, looking at you like, man, am I able? I taste you in my mouth, licking my lips like I know how these juices are flowing, and we know where this is going. I nibble, I dribble, a little finger suck. Oh, fuck, I can't do this. Nah, I'm done. I pass out. I wake up the next day, remembering what I done last night, like, no way. As you lay there next to me, looking all empty, and I glare. I see a few remains of last night's affairs. That's it. I'm seriously considering rehab, because I cannot face going up the road with another kebab.
That's good. I love
So
that one.
good, man. That was fucking brilliant.
That is really good. Yeah.
That's as good as, like, see, it doesn't matter what I've noticed, is it doesn't matter if you're performing for the videos or seeing you at Blend in front of a crowd of 20, 50, whatever people, or the 4 of us sitting around a table, you're right into it.
Yeah.
Like you could
The
say,
delivery is always
the
on
hands
par.
are moving, the facial expressions are changing, and it's so honest as well. You had me, Mike, and Andy a wee bit of Ken. Oh,
But do you know what?
on yourself, head.
I done this. I was working at the Medieval Festival with a college, and my 2 lecturers, they're older guys, and they're like, "Oh, you do poetry and that, aye?" And I'm like, "Aye, you want me to do one for you?" Like, all right. So I dropped that one, like, and you could see my lecturer, his like face was like, "Oh, what is she going to come out with next?" And then
With his
when I was
briefcase
like,
over his lap, he was like,
the
"Oh my God."
kebab, and he's like, "Thank God for that."
They were just sitting like that. And I was like, do you want to go and get a drink? No, we'll just sit here for a minute. Thanks very much.
That's hilarious. I could just picture these old stuffy men just kind of like, we can't get up.
See, you got to appreciate it, because I was thinking about this the other day, because I was trying to write some new shit down, and I thought, I've got to just start being brutally honest.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what you're doing. Like, folk will tell if you're just saying things that are...
What somebody else wants to
Yeah.
hear.
That's a
pretty
good
much.
point.
But you need to be a
Yeah.
bit more brutally honest and can open yourself up a bit, your own sort of anxieties and your own... Are you finding that easier to do as you get further into it? Like, as the more you do it, you find it easier to be a bit more open when you're writing stuff down?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like, the more and more that you put yourself on stage, you realise that, what's the fucking worst that can happen?
Yeah. I think that when you're doing a poem that's like internal rather than externally for the crowd, you give that feeling off and they feel that. They feel that energy.
Yeah.
You can tell when somebody's like not wrote one from the heart sort of thing.
When they're just...
Plus, when you're up there, you're pretty exposed anyway. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, what's really one step further?
If you don't
Do you know what I
embrace it,
mean?
then you're really going to fucking... Like, I was the same when we started this. I was scared to tell them about it.
Yeah.
What if folk think we're just being a bunch of stupid cunts?
Yeah.
And we are, but
And
we want
but
people to hear it.
now I'm quite happy for folk to hear. I'll tell whoever. But then I feel like even worse, like, you know, like when you're telling folk you do a podcast and you're like, every cunt on that meme there's that, oh, he does a podcast.
Yeah.
I seen one the other day. Megan showed it to me. She thought she was being white. She's like, this is my boyfriend. He's emotionally distant and a bit of an arsehole. He has a podcast.
He'll talk to you about it every Friday night.
But do you feel that as well? So you think we touched on this before, that you feel if you're having like an absolute shiter of a day, you can go home and write something down and you feel better for it.
Mm-hmm. But also as well, like, so this Housewife Mafia collective that I've now become a part of, I've started writing a lot of stuff with them, and it's inspired me to write a lot more different stuff.
Well, let's jump back a bit first of all. So tell us about the Housewife Mafia.
that
Let's
sounds
go to
interesting.
what is that and where did it come about?
So it is a female collective of rap and spoken word.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how did it come about? How did you meet these ladies?
Through Blend. They seen me at Blend. And one of the girls, Nena, I keep wanting to call her Nina, but Nena is her name. She's been recording for like a year. And then she's seen me up performing and she's like, do you know what? You just gave me the inspiration to actually just come out of my house, come out of the recording studio and just go for it. And the same as Jen as well. She's like really wanted to get up there. So they've been doing a lot of open mics, which has been great. But yeah, so they approached me.
Nice.
Aye.
So what is it you've been doing? Like, is it like do you perform at the same time? Or is it
Well,
like
we're performing at the same time. So we're doing the WOW Festival, which is on Saturday, which is Women of the World, and it's a big festival that's run all around the world, celebrating women and girls. And we're doing a pop-up show before the Vagina Monologues, which is like a sellout.
I've heard, like,
show
I've
that's-
never actually seen it. I can't say I've
Yeah. So we're going to be performing together. We're doing a set, and we'll be performing together and individually as well.
So wait, what's the WOW Festival?
Women of the World
Women of the World. Where is this at?
at the theatre.
Oh, okay.
At the Pear Theatre. So that'll be cool being in there.
Oh,
I've
cool.
went in there. My niece was doing a drama show. We were in one of the smaller. I'm just picking up Mike's accent. One of the
Smaller. Lucky you.
One of the small halls.
Where they serve coffee, soft coffee in a
Is
small
it
hall.
since it's been done up?
Yeah, and it looks fucking
I've not been in
amazing.
yet.
Like, so you go in like what used to be the back bit, because obviously they keep the front the same now because I think it must be a listed building or something. They can't change that, but
The back
the
is
entrance
all
in the
new,
back
yeah.
looks amazing.
It does. Looks
And
good.
you go in and they've got like the exposed brick on the wall, which I think is actually the wall as it was before. And it's like it looks unreal. And we were in one of the smaller bits, and like it's the way it's set up looks fucking cool. What are you laughing at? Did I come away from the mic?
No, I love a bit of exposed brick, mate.
Oh my God.
Exposed brick.
It's just when you said it, I just started laughing. Sorry, I didn't.
I
mean to
love a
put
wee
you
bit
off
of
with it.
exposed brick.
Yeah.
So how have you found that process? Like, because obviously you're used to writing by yourself. How have you found it writing with other people?
It just works. So we just do our own stuff, but we're putting it together.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just all works really well. We're all on the same sort of page.
Is there any? Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
Is there any plans to have like? Because I think you were kind of steering down these lines of you doing something together on stage. You know what I mean?
That's what we're going to be doing on Saturday.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's going to be like
All three together doing the same poem at the same time,
we're
so
not
you're all
doing.
like doing
We're
different
doing a
parts in
piece.
it.
We're doing So we're doing a piece together, and it's the three of us at the same time. Yeah. And then
that
we're
sounds
doing
good.
individual pieces as well, but it's purely for this.
That's awesome.
That sounds great. Yeah.
It's been fun, like see rehearsing and stuff. It's like when I was younger and like with my pals putting together Spice Girls
Dance
dance
routine.
routine.
It's like being in a band.
It is.
It is. It is
Yeah.
like being in a band. It is like being in a
That's
band.
awesome.
Right, it's good when you, especially when you find people that you can actually have a bit of chemistry with.
Yeah.
And do you think it, as well as it pushes you when you hear something that they've done, you think, right, I can do better on mine.
Not that I can do
Not
better.
in a competitive way, but just like
It pushes you.
it pushes you a bit.
Aye, we're helping each other. Like it's just
Yeah,
we're
it's not-
so different. We're so different, but we all write and we're great writers, and it just comes together nicely. It just I don't know. It just feels right.
It's not forced.
It's not forced.
Yeah,
that's
It's
good.
not.
Yeah.
I mean, today. So I met them today at the Schoon Park because I had Conan with me. That's my youngest, and he's 2.
Conan?
Yeah.
Great fucking name. That's so good. If he doesn't grow up to be a behemoth, though, like.
So we met in the Schoon Park today at like 1 o'clock this afternoon, and we were rehearsing, and we're like, yeah, well, this is the Housewife Mafia, okay, and this is
It's
what we
actually
do.
pretty fucking spot on, though, as
It's
well.
a-
like, that's so
It's an
good.
awesome name too.
Yeah.
And
I like the picture because you're all kind of like sitting on that sofa,
Yeah.
looking really mumsy with like cups of tea
Yeah.
and all that.
But at the
kind
same
of
time,
stuff.
looking hard as fuck, too.
If you're not paying your CSA, Housewife Mafia are going to be banging down your door.
I think stuff like that's good now, especially with the whole feminist movement over the last couple of years. That's something that can really pop. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
something that can really get big.
But we don't hate men.
No. Feminists don't hate men.
no.
Feminists
no,
don't like.
no.
There's a small element of feminazi. That's me in inverted quotes. I don't
Yeah,
believe in
I
the
only
actual
heard
term.
that term like last week.
Like, I don't actually
Never
believe
heard
in
that
feminazi.
before.
There's a very small minority of like feminists, from what has been explained to me by my much better half and my education over the last couple of years, is that it's just about equality. But aye, like Mike says, like this type of thing as well, and it'll give people the just like you say, those girls you've given them the motivation to just get away from their comfort zone and try something completely different. And it's like I was this is a really weird off topic. I was talking about this is back for the first ever Monkey Sword Fight episode. It's no far off the first episode with that female Doctor Who, and she was reading this thing out about like mean tweets, and it was really funny. Like she was reading out mean tweets about folks slagging off the fact that there's now a female Doctor Who, and is that for every sexist idiot that says they're not going back to that show, there is one little girl who now has a completely different hero that she wasn't used to having before.
Yeah.
Because she can now associate with like she could do that if she wanted to.
Yeah.
So things that you're doing must be good to see. Like other folk trying stuff, whether it's
Yeah.
man or woman, like that guy in Blend, just because you seen that you weren't just doing the standard poem,
Yeah.
that not anyone can do it, but anyone can fucking try it. And you might,
Yeah.
even if you don't enjoy it or you know what I mean, you can give it a bash.
It's something that you've done.
Yeah.
It's something
Exactly,
you've done.
Even
yeah.
used to.
Yeah. I
I'm
feel
up
like
and do
I'm
it.
genuinely considering seeing if I can get out my sick bed and come to the next one if there's space, because I'm fucking itching to do something again. Like honestly, like
You get the bug, eh?
Like,
It's such a good buzz.
I was buzzing. Like I was so buzzing to do the last one after the first day, and then I realised it was on Mull, and I was trying not to be gutted about being on holiday because I couldn't do it. But
Chuff would be happy with that. You sitting there with your lip poked out, and she's like, "We're on holiday."
this fucking island sucks, man.
Should have been a blend.
Love you. Had a great time. Love you. So what else you got planned? So you've got the Housewife Mafia stuff getting ready. You're going to plan on doing more shows. It's going to become like an ongoing thing.
I can't say too much about it, but yeah, there's a lot happening in the background at the moment with things.
Yes.
So it's pretty stum.
That's 2 guests in a row that
That's
got
great
so much
podcast.
popping
That's great
that they can't
podcasting.
even say it on our show. But we hope to hear about it soon, though.
Oh, you will.
Please let us
Dave.
let
You
us
will.
break the news. Actually,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Fuck aye. Right. So if there's nothing more to talk about, then if you can't tell us anything, or you
And
got
blend.
Blend.
Oh, yeah.
When's the next one?
12th of October.
From what I heard, the one that Mike and Andy performed that last time was
That was the
Hoachin'.
last one. It was Hoach.
It was packed out.
Rammed, mate.
Yes.
It was,
It was.
fucking packed out.
It
So
was.
good to see though.
It was good
and
to
I've
see,
got all
yeah.
my equipment that I've ordered all, got that. It's all been delivered. Got my mic and my mic stand and my amp. Check me. Check
But
me.
now you can take that and perform
Anywhere.
anywhere. You could go and perform on the high street if you want to.
Yeah.
With that, you could. You should be.
Ooh,
I'm surprised
that's not
you
a
don't
bad
do that.
idea. Actually, have a
I don't
night.
really have a lot of family-friendly Poems.
Oh yeah.
Maybe do it later at night. Actually, and you could have other cunts coming around.
Yeah.
You know, fuck them. Stay in front of the Burns.
I mean, there's plenty of you guys and plenty of guys that you know through in Dundee and that as well. You should be going through them, doing shit in the street during the day.
Yeah, maybe.
Outside the V&A and that, Ken.
Aye. Protesting. So yes, 12th of October, next blend. £5 entry this time.
Yeah, seen that.
Yeah.
Charging
But-
for the services.
Hey, man, you've got to, though.
But
Like,
that, do you know what?
What? A fiver?
It's no bad.
When did you start charging for it?
This one I'm charging
This is the
for.
first one?
Yep.
You're not charging me, are you?
Are you performing?
Maybe.
He will to get in for free.
Aye, probably.
No, I am performing.
no, man, it's fair fuck. So, because I think it's good you grow something and folk have to understand that if things are going to get that big, then things are going to have to develop.
Things
and like you
change.
say, there's a
Things
quick.
change.
Well, look, that's what we did with this. You know what I mean, we were lucky enough to get sponsorship, but like things are going to grow, and you want to improve it. You want it to sound better, maybe look a bit better. Do you know what I mean? You want to have it a bit more developed. Then you've got to do that.
Yeah.
Like you say, you've got to develop.
Got to cover costs.
This is words straight up for Andy Mac's move.
Plus, most people are going to be spending £5 on some bullshit on a Friday night anyway. So why not go give it to
and it's
Blend In
bring
Stand
your
Out?
own anyway, so do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
still like a cheap night.
Yeah, for
You're
under
getting all that entertainment.
for £10, you can get some booze. And you can see a bunch of poets and some music artists and
comedians.
maybe
Well, if I'm no pure
some
dying,
stand-up.
you can sneak me on.
Don't know.
We'll get
see
the
the next
wheelchair.
one.
And we'll
See
wheel
the
you
next
Don't
down.
know about the health and safety risks for that.
Ah, I'm fine. I'll just say about a limp.
No, we'll get you in on the wheelchair.
You wouldn't be able to fucking move me through the crowd if it was as rammed as last
I
time.
know.
Like,
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
jam
I know.
packed.
I'll still be able to walk.
Gonna have to rearrange the seating area, I think, like for
Clear
sure.
it out. Really clear it
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. If I don't wait to the next one, I'll definitely. I had so much fun. The last one, like I said, when we'd done that episode afterwards, like I didn't sleep for the week running up to it. Did not sleep.
Yeah, I was cracking on you, and then like a couple of days before, I was like, "Shit, I'm nervous."
Yeah. And I was nothing but supportive to you.
You were. Don't worry, I'm going to not be supportive next time you
Okay,
do
you're
it.
going to be an even bigger day. I'm just going to boo. I'm just going to heckle you. Boo!
While I remember, I don't know if I said after that night, but shout out to Dougie doing the photos that night too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came out really, really well.
Cracking
The ones
photos.
that me did came out really, really,
You're
really
very
nice.
photogenic.
The one that he done was it you? No, it was the other guy of like the mirror shot and the reflection.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah.
savage.
Captures
Did a
him.
good job.
Shout out to Doogie, the good old Doogmeister.
Oh yeah,
Doogmeister.
Yeah, he got food last time he was on the show. Actually, Where's my grub?
He goes chilling.
I didn't even get a cup of tea.
I know. You know what? Because I don't have milk, and I went to go out and get milk, but I can make you some tea if you want now. Please don't hit me.
Get some of that ginger tea we were talking about.
I can make some of that if you want.
Nah, I don't want ginger tea.
Sorry. I haven't really been here, that's why.
Shocking
I'm
hosting.
Moving on.
I'm having a fucking great time.
Way to make it awkward, Rana.
I love it, even Mike can't get a win. He's dressed up all nice and we're still ragging on him.
I
Like,
know, that's fine.
I feel like every week Mike feels like somebody somewhere is having a go at him.
I do. But that's what motivates me to get out of bed, Andy.
all these haters.
All these haters.
These haters.
It's so crazy that when people get famous, they get haters out of nowhere. It's kind of like, where are these
You know, I
haters
love
coming
it-
from?
I love it
Surely
when-
everybody doesn't
I
have
love it
haters.
when people are not famous are like, I don't care about these haters. It's like, you don't have
You don't
haters,
have any.
people just think you're a cunt.
I keep banging my hand on the table.
Well, thank you again for coming on and talking about all
That's all
things
right.
poetry and spoken word. And we'll look forward to Blend. We'll shout out at the end. But if you're happy to, stick around and talk some shite and hear our ill-informed opinions.
Yeah.
No matter how shit. Can you sort out that helmet badge? Because that's starting to weigh me up that it's upside down.
Yeah, I'm just going to take it off. It's
Cool, man. This was the line, and it's a
GT.
proper pin.
Yeah, it is a proper pen.
I like that.
I'm going to use it as a weapon when I go out next time with it.
Just between your knuckles.
Were you armed in case I didn't like that prize?
Yes.
Fuck, I never thought about that. Do the old school and just put my keys in between my knuckles as you're walking down the road.
We were kind of hoping that you didn't like it. It would have been made for a better pod, if you flipped out and was like, I hate this and I hate you.
That'd be bad press, though.
Why would it be like that?
Write a poem
I'm
about
not
us.
a hater like that.
They gave us a shite
prize
prize. I poked them in their eyes.
Fuck's sake, Michael.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
This is why people take the piss.
That's all I got. That's good material for me. If you don't like that, then
Right, well, let's jump into some recent events. It was our very own Mikey Dots' 30th birthday.
Yeah. It's 30th and I'm sticking to it, yes.
When was your birthday, Mike?
It was this past Monday,
So what date is that?
the 24th.
So you're a Libra?
I am a Libra, yeah. I'm on the cusp.
Oh, you're on the cusp. You're a Libra as well, Andy. Yeah, when are
How
you?
did you know that?
Oh.
You've been creeping on my Facebook page.
No.
Do you ken what the meanings are? Do you ken what the meanings are?
Well,
of,
I'm a Libra.
you're a Libra.
Are you?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
10-10.
10-10, okay. All
I'm
right.
a 10.
So what?
Scales. With the
Oh.
scales,
I'm
aren't we?
15-10, mate. Extra 5 points.
Nice.
For the banter.
That's a 3-point. Andy from distance.
It's good. That was on the Braw Or Naw list last week. Astronomy.
What do you think I am? Do you know? You don't know. You won't know when my birthday is.
You are a...
If you get this right, I will shit
Are
myself.
you a Sagittarius?
I'm not.
No.
No.
Soz. Bang.
Sauce.
I'm a Leo.
Oh, I was going to say that.
I'm sure you
I
fucking
swear,
were.
I was just about to say Leo.
Leos are normally feisty. You're not
What?
a feisty
So what
guy.
date are
Feisty as
you?
fuck. 16th of August.
Oh, okay.
Which I actually like because I quite like things to be like equal in an order, and that's 16, 0, 8, and 8 is half a 16.
Oh.
My little boy Keen, he's a Leo as well. He's the third.
Keen and Connor.
Keen and
Conan.
Conan.
Conan's still fucking brilliant.
You know what? When I used to watch Conan O'Brien, stay up really late and watch when I was young, like during the summer. And I used to be like, why aren't there more people named Conan? Like that's such an awesome name.
So how was your birthday anyway?
It was good.
What'd
It
you
was
get up
good. I had to work. Couldn't get out of work. That
Standard.
sucks. But I had my girl. My girls woke up with me. This is going to be a bad dad story. Hopefully, maybe not. Hopefully not. So I wasn't expecting to have my daughters that night. So I was watching football because you guys bailed on me. And,
Right. Can I just sidebar? I was crippled with a hangover, and I was also nursing a very crippled with a hangover girlfriend.
fine. That's
so
all right.
Is there like any point that you're not nursing a hangover, Jordan?
every second weekend when I've got the wee man, I
Jordan has a problem. Yes.
hey.
So they came over, and then I was watching football, and then I woke up the next morning, which was my birthday, and then I was like, shit, I didn't have any milk, just like tonight. Didn't have any milk, and I was like, oh man, how am I gonna give them, something for breakfast? So they bought me, or their mother got me like a birthday cake. So I was like, cake for breakfast,
Yes. On a Monday.
on a Monday, and they were like, yes. But then it pissed me off because my youngest daughter was kind of like pushing it around on her plate, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like this is like every kid's dream to have cake for
I
breakfast,
am
and
the
you're
best
pushing it
father in
around.
the fucking world.
I was like, you better eat that. But it was good. I got a PlayStation card for 20 pounds, which I'm gonna spend on some games.
I'll get you like half a game in this.
Yeah,
FIFA points.
yeah.
Some
I just
packs,
downloaded
mate.
the FIFA
Ultimate
demo
Team.
actually.
Oh shit.
Conzo. She got me some whiskey. She got me these cool cufflinks.
They are awesome.
There. And she got me a duffel. I wanted like a leather duffel bag too. She got me one of those. They're really nice.
My old man used to have this green leather Slazenger duffel bag, old school.
Yeah.
And it was cool as fuck.
Duffel bags are cool. Every time I see a duffel bag, I'm always thinking like there has to be cash inside of it, like you see in the movies. And they're like, oh yeah, you don't have to count it, it's all there. She also got me some wrist beads, as you can see here. I'm one of those guys now. I have beads on my wrist. So it is. Oh no, my daughter made that one for me. There's the beads up there. They're kind of camouflaged. There's a little card. If you can get the card on the table there, Jordan, behind it. Sorry, and I'll read it out. Yes, sir. Get it.
Come on now.
It says boyfriend in big letters on it. That's
I love
it.
your eyelashes.
They curl, aren't they?
Have you cuddled them?
No, but I get that all the time.
So gay.
The conversation we're having about my eyelashes or the card?
Talking about something gay.
So the card says, a little wish for my boyfriend.
Whoa. Put some silk on it. Come on.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Andy, can you
I'll
put
put this on the
some
show reel, yeah.
twinkles behind it? Yeah.
Yeah.
A little wish for my boyfriend.
Carry on, please.
Wow, I walked right into that. It says, tie this bracelet around your wrist, close your eyes, and make a wish. When the string starts to fray, you'll know your wish is on its way. So I was like, so when the thing
All of
fucking
that rhymes
breaks,
with gay.
and Mike Dots is really no. Okay. So yeah, it was really
Can't
cool.
believe he did that.
That's
My
gonna be
boyfriend.
that's gonna be
I'm no gay,
repeated.
but my boyfriend is.
Put that on your show reel, mate. That's perfect.
That's gonna be repeated.
So what did you
several
wish
times. I can't say it or it won't come true.
True story.
And one of the best gifts I got too was it's like two pieces of wood. It just looks like two pieces of wood. You slot them together and you can hang like your watch and my wrist accessories on there now, and it has like a little spot for your phone charger where you can set your phone. It's like, that's awesome, because I'm always bitching about losing my earbuds. So she was like, shut the fuck up and put all your stuff on here.
I was actually quite interested to see what she'd got you, because I know you'd got her quite a lot of good stuff for her birthday that we talked about.
Yes.
Feels she put in as much effort as you did.
Yeah.
Did she put in as much effort as you did?
Very much so.
sounds
Excellent.
like it.
Well,
Yeah.
yourself, Con Yeezy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice one, Connie.
It was funny because I remember being worried about it. I don't know if this is enough. And Andy was like, are you fucking serious? This is more than enough.
I was like, bro, that's about 8 Christmases worth right there. Fucking hell.
I had to sit her down one day. I was like, look, it's not going to be like that for Christmas, sister. All right?
I'm going to get
You
you
have
loads
to
of
do
presents.
better than that for Christmas.
I'm going to get you loads of presents. You just can't tell the boys on the podcast.
But no, it was good birthday. Really good birthday.
I was wondering what you meant by. I've got the Monkey Sword Fight notes here, and it just says a bead guy. I was like, where the fuck is this going?
Yeah, I said I wanted to be one of those trendy guys with beads and weird facial hair. So the facial hair is next.
Well, we'll be going for a very special announcement. I believe we have a winner.
We do.
In the monkey name competition. Not competition, poll.
I'll put a drum roll there.
Oh, it's there. Why did I do that?
The official name of the Monkey Sword Fight mascot is...
Am I saying it?
Yeah, you say it in your voice.
Maurice. Mayhem was close.
Mayhem was close.
Mayhem was very
Monkey
close.
Mayhem.
Yeah.
I
Mayhem-
like it.
Thank you for everyone that gave us a name. I didn't think Maurice was going to be that popular, but the
I
people
think
liked
it grew on people because it has a little bit of edge to it.
And
And,
it was-
every time I said someone, one of the names is Maurice, they all went... Because it's from that... What's the song? Is it the Steve Harvey band? No. Something like that.
Steve Harvey.
Some
Steve
people
Harvey, the
call me
comedian.
Maurice. Alex, is it Alex Harvey band? It's something.
Sensational Alex Harvey band.
Is it Sensei? That's it.
Then who was your friend that drew up the thing? He put Maurice on it, didn't he?
Shout out to my man Phil, who's been listening for a long time. Lives in Mull. Shout out Phil. Used to work with Phil. He
A lot of mull this episode.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
He
Steve Miller Band.
Steve Miller band. And there was a name and then a band. That was it. But yeah,
A wee bit.
I don't know. Have you seen it, Rana?
What is it?
The picture. I'll find it. But yeah, Mike, Phil, fucking hell, my mate Phil, he drew us a. Fuck, cheers, man. He he drew us a caricature just off his own back, just out of nowhere. This appeared on our news feed.
We'll share it again. It is on our Facebook page.
Yeah, we'll
but
share it again. But I genuinely 100% will get this tattooed on me. Oh, where the fuck is it at? Was that a comment on something?
He's all getting a tattoo.
We have to, or we can't record anymore.
Andy?
They're going first, though.
Oh, Mike, you don't have any tattoos, do you?
No, I don't. Do you have tattoos, Andy?
No, I don't have any.
Oh, do you have any?
I've got one on my bum.
What is it?
So stupid. So stupid.
I was going to say something. Do
you wanna see it?
No.
Did you not talk about that in one of your poems recently, actually? Just let's fill, guys. Well, you said on you uploaded a poem to your Instagram and you were talking about your arse and you said you did it for free. It was part of your poem.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, this
Don't
is it.
flash my ass for that.
This is Maurice.
Oh, I did see
Yeah.
that, yeah.
That is so fucking cool. So Phil, that is banging, and if I ever get the money together, I will get that tattooed because that's cool as
Phil
fuck.
brought,
You need
Phil
to get
brought
more
the monkey
sponsors.
tonight.
Phil Rogers.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
see if we can get a Patreon, see if I can get people to pay for my tattoo.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Go fund me.
Yeah, we need that.
So just so everyone knows, Maurice will be taking control of all of our social medias.
Yes.
From
We're
this
handing
point
it over
forward.
to him. We're bringing him to life.
Yeah, we're bringing him to life. We're going to get our multiple personality that we're all going to join in on.
And he's very rude. We're going to say that.
Yeah, he
right
loves
off the
it.
bat.
He loves effing and
He's not
jeffing.
taking any prisoners.
Effing and jeffing. But thank you, like I say, thank you to everyone who got in touch. Again, I forgot to just at the start of the episode, we never had any emails. Not had any emails for a while. monkeyswordfight@gmail.com. Pish.
Maybe because we don't say it enough.
Yeah,
we didn't say it
probably.
last week either.
Everybody usually just gets in touch on Twitter and Facebook,
Facebook
anyway,
mostly,
though, don't
yeah.
they?
Man, email's dead, man.
Email's
it's
so
dead.
old.
The only emails I get now are at work or it's things that I've signed up to that I forgot I've signed up to. Fucking email. So will we jump in? Maurice, anyway. So
Mo.
will we jump into some current events?
We can, yeah.
I've got one here that pissed me off.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know what this is about. Please explain.
I don't know if Andy wants to pull up the article because apparently the one I shared on Facebook has now disappeared. But so for anyone who likes Harry Potter, there's the second film in the Wizarding World spin-off, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And I don't know how familiar anyone is with Harry Potter. Right, there's a bad guy in it, and he has a pet snake. I'm going to just un-Harry Potter this for you, but the snake becomes really vital in the later Harry Potter books. Now, these Fantastic Beasts films are set years before in the Wizarding World, where there was another Wizard Hitler character. And it turns out that this lassie, this snake, who was in all the Harry Potter books, was originally a human, was a human female.
Okay.
Who's somehow transformed into a snake and becomes the main bad guy in the Harry Potter books' pet, effectively. And apparently, the easily offended crew are saying that this is racist because this woman's Asian.
I don't get that. Why is that?
I don't know, but because apparently she grows up to be, I don't know, Andy, have you got that?
Because she becomes a snake and ultimately a slave to Harry Potter, villain Voldemort.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I was like, first of all, who gives a fuck if she's Asian, white, black, Martian? Do you know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? And also, this is a woman who's turned into a snake.
It's not real.
Yeah, but people are going to Twitter that, let's talk about why Harry Potter's kind of damaging, even if we love it. I'm like, right, get fucked. I was like, these are children's books.
People's argument, not that I see the argument, is to retroactively turn a woman of colour into a literal object owned by a white man inspired by Nazis. Oh, this shite, man.
Again, but the thing
Shut
is
the
as well,
fuck up.
and so when Harry Potter, they done like she wrote a play that was then put on, there's a theatre show, and it was meant to be like after the Harry Potter books. And the main character in the Harry Potter books was a lassie called Hermione, and the actress who played Hermione in the stage show was a woman. It was a black woman was cast. So obviously in all the films, she was a small white girl. But after everyone's like, but what's going on here? J.K. Rowling's like, I never actually mentioned Hermione's race in the books, so she could have been fucking black if she wanted. And then she came out and said, there's actually an invisible sheep that Hermione has. There's a sheep who's Hermione's pet that is in every single scene of the film, just no one ever mentions her.
Yeah.
And she was just like, so go fuck yourselves. I'm an offer. I can make shit up if I want to. But this is one of the ones that I thought was like, it was recreational outrage. I was like,
Why is everybody so concerned about who's being cast in what movie at the moment? It seems
Yeah,
like
it's
every
weird.
week it's like, this person can't be cast in this role, and this person can't play this role. I said this weeks ago, guys, it's acting. You're taking on the role of somebody you're not.
the thing is, I can get things because there was one where there was a role of, was it Scarlett Johansson got punted for, she'd taken on a role as a trans woman, and the community was like, well, why not give it to a trans actor? And I can get that. Mm-hmm. But this is a fictional story about a world full of wizards, about a woman who is then turned into a snake, and is a magical snake, and is the pet of another wizard Hitler.
Yeah, but with the thing you just said with the trans actor thing, like, what if there were no trans actors that went for the role, first of all?
I agree with you, yeah.
And what if, they weren't as good as the person who, we can't just give them the role just
Correct.
because they're trans.
No, I agree with you completely on that point, but like, I can almost see...
I don't remember people kicking up when Matthew McConaughey was playing the gay guy in Dallas Buyers Club.
Or Sean Penn when he won the Oscar for being Harvey Milk.
Exactly.
There you go. So it seems to be quite selective again. I notice folk are also booting off because they're unhappy that Johnny Depp's still been cast in it as well.
God, get in here.
Because he's obviously got...
Celtics scored. They won. All right. I'm angry that a real alien wasn't cast in E.T. and we're gonna have to redo it.
I'm angry that in Doctor
Alien
Who,
discrimination.
It is.
I'm angry that they didn't cast an alien actress to play Doctor Who, who's a time traveling alien. They cast a human female. I'm fucking outraged.
What are you gonna do about it, Hollywood?
Just to finish up on that film, there's more outrage because the LGBTQ fans, have they added another letter on the end of that? I thought it was LGBT. They just fucking add letters on, don't they? They're no happy because Dumbledore, he wasn't overtly gay after Rowling had said she thought of Dumbledore as gay, so they're not happy that the Dumbledore character perceived on screen wasn't very gay.
So he wasn't camp enough.
He wasn't gay enough.
Oh, wait,
basically,
fuck, man. I'm that would be that would be more stereotypical if this guy was like, "Hiya," do you know what I mean? Just fucking.
Hey boys,
like
a little wish for my boyfriend.
Like, it is. Look, I get there's genuine racism, sexism. I get that, but let's stop looking for it where there isn't any.
Stop feeding it
Yeah,
for unnecessary purposes.
agreed.
Yeah,
agreed.
It's terrible these days. I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's gone mental.
I just want to
Everything
voice
has
my
gone
outrage
mental.
because I felt like this is something like this whole world is something I loved it because these books came out when I was like 7 or 8 and I read them right up until I was 18 when the last one came out, and then I'm reading them to my wee boy now, and I love watching the films with him and like he's got a big fucking Harry Potter flag on his wall and that. He loves all that shit. He literally just went and got a lightning bolt shaved into the side of his head because he loves Harry Potter. Fucking shout out to you, Riley, son. I love you. But like this type of thing is I feel like stop pissing on my childhood.
Yeah, it's silly.
Especially when there's so much actual hate and all that shit out there, but they're focusing on things like this when they could go out and make a difference to the actual issues facing whatever minority they're facing.
I just think that like that's art, you know what I mean? And it's like there's so many other ways where you can express your anger, like on social media or by protesting or doing something else. It doesn't have to be about that art. You know what I mean? Like you should go to get away from that stuff, from politics and all that other crap.
I might be a little bit naive. I don't know who the actress is, but imagine this is her big break. Do you know what I mean? Imagine she's been an actress, not doing big things for years, and obviously she's been cast in a multi-million-dollar Hollywood film. And all she gets is folk going mental because
they're shitting on it now.
She's taking on a role that is demeaning to her race somehow.
No such thing as bad publicity, though, eh?
True story. Unless you're Bill Cosby. Hey,
hi-oh.
Segue
the shit out of that. There you go,
so,
buddy. Yeah, Bill Cosby's having Bill Cosby's been putting Bill Cosby's
been put in jail.
been put in jail. Hey. So Bill Cosby is got found guilty and they put him in jail straight away.
Is he jailed?
3 to 10, yeah.
3 to 10 years. They said he's in a state-of-the-art facility, though.
That means it's a fucking retirement home.
I don't know, for a jail, a state-of-the-art. I think I don't want to be in a state-of-the-art jail. If there's big dudes in there that can hold me down and rape me, I do not want to be in a state-of-the-art anything. But I did read something funny. We can joke about it because he's a rapist.
Yeah, that's cool.
That he was blind. He's going blind, or is blind, and he was going down the stairs and someone threw a hot dog bun at him, and he fell down the stairs. I can just imagine all the inmates just going, "Ah, Bill fell down the steps."
Someone threw a hot dog bun at him.
It's kind of tied into something that's going on in America. Have you heard about this guy Kavanaugh who's trying to be the Supreme Court?
Yeah, he's a bit of a pederast.
Yeah, so they're trying to pin him down for things that, like Bill Cosby, happened a long, long time ago, and it's not right. Still not right either way. Do you think that there should be a statute of limitations on certain things depending on your job? I mean, because if he worked at Wendy's or McDonald's, nobody would give a shit about what this guy Kavanaugh was doing.
Well, see, yeah, but then the difference between that is this guy is wanting to go for, was it Supreme Court?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's a position of power. Mm-hmm. That's a position of influence. If you're flipping burgers at Wendy's, I couldn't give a fuck what you do as long as your hands are clean. But
yeah,
you know what I mean? This guy's meant to be in a massive power position and is a rapist, paedophile, whatever he is. You know what I mean?
And this has all been proven, yeah? This has all been proven and he's been found guilty in a court of law.
Well, they're trying to, the left are trying to kind of throw dirt on his name to make sure that he doesn't get it, because they know that once he gets in, he's going to stop the abortions and stuff like that. He's going to be the deciding vote in that.
So it's a lot of allegations surrounding him then.
It is, but people are coming forward, and people don't want to say that because it's kind of like, oh, well, you're shaming the witnesses. If this is what happened, if that's their reality, then that's what it is.
I mean, because my argument would be if he'd been found guilty, convicted, served his time, been rehabilitated, whatever you want to call it,
okay,
then
I
he
see
has
what you
every
mean.
right to then come out and go for whatever job he wants to go for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if he's going for a job and these are all sort of smears and allegations that are unfounded and unproven,
see,
it's a bit of a minefield.
I was talking about this the other day. It's funny that it's kind of off on a tangent about people who do and go serve their times. Maybe they commit felonies, or I don't know what would be the equivalent here. What would you call someone who committed
it's just a major crime.
A major crime, yeah. Do their time, whatever it is, come out, and there are certain places that won't hire you. Maybe not even places that were dealing with kids or whatever. Certain places that just won't hire you just because you have that record. Certain places that do. Do you feel that going into that job, that person has an equal right to get that job with somebody else who doesn't have that felony?
Of course they do.
They do. Yeah, I agree. I was talking with somebody and they were like,
I think you're making sense, but in my opinion, if you are a rapist or a pedo, I reckon you don't deserve fuck all.
Well, maybe not that. Maybe that's a bit
but
far.
yeah, no, like maybe but in the sense like
you broke into a house when you were 21.
Murder, like felony. Like that's the annoying thing is that these crimes aren't always. There's not a whole lot of grey area. So someone who gets busted selling a bit of dope can get put away for 20 years. However, Bill Cosby, who's raped and abused however many women,
More than
is only
50, wasn't
yeah,
it?
do you know what I mean? Is only getting
Oh,
10
does
years.
it?
Do you know what I mean? He's only getting 10 years.
It's not even. No, it's at 3 to 10. He'll be out,
He'll be a year and a half.
and then he'll play sick, so he'll end up in the hospital.
But
for most
that's
of
what I
the night.
mean, though. There's not a clear enough, and it's not.
There's no justice system.
No.
There's no justice system.
Well, like look at
all.
look at the president of the United States. There's been
Well,
countless
exactly.
actual evidence put towards him, things that he's said, done. He's been recorded saying he's. Do you know what I mean? And
Doesn't
he can't
matter,
be
does
touched
it?
because the system's full of
Man.
people in his party. You know what I mean? It's backwards. It's the same with fucking Theresa Ballbag May.
At least she can dance very well, so that's good. That's something, a redeeming quality of hers, right?
No. Even it something happened, like, I seen this on Twitter, like, there was like a Strictly Come Dancing thing was on Twitter, and she tweeted or something, if you need any tips, let me know. I was like, don't try and get involved. We're not laughing with you, we're laughing at you.
You're laughing at you, Teresa,
just
yeah.
Fuck off, Theresa May.
I love how awkward she is.
She's so long.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen how long her feet are? She's like a size 50. Like, honestly, do you remember watching 101 Dalmatians when you're younger? And Cruella de Vil had these really long cartoon
Yes,
feet. That's
yes.
exactly. Like, anytime I seen her dancing, she looked
kinda
like
is like Cruella
She was
de Vil.
just literally. She was like a dead fox throw over her shoulders away from being Cruella fucking de Vil.
On a somewhat related topic, I was talking about this with my friend Allie at work, who will hopefully coming on the show soon. Yes. And he's roughly around my age, 27. He's roughly around my age, and we were talking about Bill Cosby, and then there is a young lady we work with who's probably 18 or 19, and she was like, "Who's Bill Cosby?" And I was like, "Holy shit, I am old. I am old." She doesn't even know who this guy is.
I was at a 21st on Saturday.
Oh,
and
boy.
like, I was just like, there was this one guy. He was just cutting a boot, and his face was fucking tripping him. And I'd had a few drinks. I was like, "What's the matter with you?" What do you mean? I was like, "Drink. Lassies like it if you look a bit moody when you're sitting at a party." He's like, "Oh," I was just like, "Fucking cheer up, man. Come on. We're at a party. Go and have a dance. Go and find somebody to dance with." He's like, "No, I didn't want to." Fuck you then. I just wanted to.
That's such a Scottish thing to do. People used to ask me all the time, like, "What's wrong?" Like, "Oh, cheer up." It's like, no, leave me alone. I don't want to
be
cheer
sad.
up.
Oh,
I
he's
wanna
getting
be
sexy.
sad.
Look at him unbutton.
Ooh,
Well, let me leave it on for when the camera
I
goes
was
live.
gonna say,
Leave your hat on.
Yeah,
You do that at blind.
can't play in the park like that. God damn.
Interpretive dance.
It scares the kids away.
What do you want to go into next, Michael?
I think we should go into Braw or Naw.
Braw or Naw. Braw or Naw. Braw or Naw.
We've got a few. Did you put these in?
The top one just get rid of because I think that's pointless.
I've been so shit at the Braw Or Naws.
It's all
recently.
right. Yeah, we've had a couple people put some in today.
Right, well, I'll jump in. I'll go into the ones we've got in the notes here first of all. So, the first one we have here, this might be good to come in week 3 as well.
Yeah.
Hot water bottles.
Braw or Naw.
Braw or no?
Braw.
Yeah?
Braw.
Like a hot water
I do
bottle.
like a hot water bottle.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't. I run hot, like, all the time. Like, for Christmas last year, I got one of them, like, old school ice packs that you, like, unscrew and put stuff in. Because if I'm hungover to death, my temperature just, like, fucking spikes.
Well, I'm glad you kind of chimed in there because that was, I mean, for men, is it acceptable for men to have hot water bottles?
For your back.
Nope, absolutely
oh,
not.
amazing. Did you say no?
These are always directed at him because I know he's going to chime in and say
Andy
something.
gives us, like, I heard this term, you've heard the term mansplaining.
Yes.
I heard this on the radio. The new one is manalysis.
Manalysis.
Or to
I love it.
manalize. Or to manalize.
Manalize.
To manalize.
Mansplaining.
Mansplain. I'm going to try and not jack the mic off.
There you go.
But
Yeah, so hot water bottle. The reason why I put that on there is because I just bought some for my girls, these unicorn ones, because it's a little chilly in here. You're
look, this
feeling
may be a
cold,
broadly
honestly.
sexist
Freezing.
term, but in my experience, women are a lot colder than men.
Yes.
I don't know about that. Like,
I get pretty
Not
cold.
like emotionally so, like physically.
Ouch.
Damn. Who hurt you? Never mind. But
Unicorn. Yeah, so I got two. I got 2 pink hot water bottle things for my daughter, just because it gets a little
daughters.
cold in here. Yeah, but if it gets cold, I don't mind heating them up and sitting on them.
Put the heating on, Mike.
I could put the heating
You
on.
could
yeah.
put the heating
can I
on.
put the heating on in this?
But it's only- it's not even October yet.
Freezing my ass off in
Andy
here.
will melt.
Petty on that.
And he's right near the radiator too. He'll
Where's
die.
a blankie?
Dude, I can get the blanket if you want.
Blanket. You want my hoodie? Sitting there if you want it.
All right, so hot water bottles.
I'm going to say no.
You're going to say no. Why? Because Andy said something. You're going to say no.
No, because like I said, I run hot all the time, so they just make me uncomfortable.
Okay. So Rana says, yeah, bra.
Bra.
And I was almost calling you Joey there. Jeez, Jordan.
Joey.
Hey, yo, Joey.
Joey Patrick
Give me
over
another
here.
Joey
Patrick.
Joey.
Oh, we got Joey Bats.
Hey, the soft coffee.
Joey Bats with the soft coffee over here.
I'm going to say no.
You're going to say
It's
no.
a no for me.
Andy?
No.
No. I'm going to say bra.
That's the fact that we'll be keeping a note of these.
We will tonight.
Yeah, because we did it. Did we not do it last week as well?
No. But we said we're going to start. So we'll start this week.
So we
Yeah.
did decide that in the cases of a draw, the deciding vote does go to the guest.
But
So
we've already, we're, oh no, it is a draw.
there's a draw. So
Okay.
hot water bottles will go in the Braw bin, the Brawl of Fame.
Yeah.
Bra.
The Brawl of Fame,
Hot
mate.
water bottles.
The Brawl of Fame
The
and the
Brawl of
Nobbin.
Fame.
The Nobbin.
The
I
Nobbin.
love that.
The Nobbin.
I was listening to last week's episode, and like when I said Nobbin, I chuckled to myself at my desk. But like I love it because every now and again when we're in the group chat, and Mike's like, I'm listening to last episode. He's like, "We're fucking hilarious, boys."
The Nobbin. I'm dressed for the occasion. Everyone who's watching on there because Ali said I'm
Oh,
like
I
a
thought
bum.
you were going to keep that a surprise.
No.
Oh, look at him.
We're decked out.
Okay,
what's
so
next?
that is the voting, deciding vote goes to our guests. So apparently, hot water bottles going
Hot
to
water
the Brawl
bottles.
of Fame.
If you're listening on Facebook,
Second one,
Braw Or Naw.
calling your mum. You misspelt mum.
oh yeah, I put MOM, which is the correct way to spell
Mom.
it anyway.
Mom.
Mom.
Calling your mum ma.
Calling your mom more. Braw or no?
Bra.
Ah, bro.
Bra.
Braw.
I call my ma all the time.
Yeah, me
All right,
too.
ma.
More bag.
What about you, Andy? You're a mummy's boy, eh?
No.
What's wrong with Ali?
No,
I
I was
think
just
we're
going
all
to say,
mum's boys.
when I speak to her, I would say mum, but when I refer to her, I call her my ma.
That's
Okay.
actually a good way to look at it,
Yeah. All
So
right.
get that in your pipe and smoke.
Hey. I think that I've actually recently started calling my mom more, like typing it out in the text.
Hey, yo, ma.
Hey, Ma.
Yo, Ma, give me a call.
Ma.
Oh, yo, ma.
But most of the time, I'll just say Ma, like M-A. Like, Ma, get out!
My mum says she's really hoping to meet your mum.
Yeah, when they're coming over in April.
In April, we're doing the mum episode.
So when they come over.
And he's going to get his mum
nice.
over as well. That's going to be
For
fun.
Mother's Day.
Oh, it's Mother's Day in April?
Yeah.
Oh,
shit, that'd be amazing.
that is going to be great.
Hey, is Mother's Day not in March?
Oh, shit, maybe
Or
you're
maybe.
right.
Oh, it's Easter that's in April, eh?
You're a
But
mom.
it changes.
Only a mummy's boy would know that.
I've got it on my calendar. Right, we're going in the table. So, calling your mum ma, bra.
Bra.
Aye, bro.
I'm going to say no.
Brawl of Fame. Fuck you, Mike.
It was no.
I'm loving
isn't
that.
it? Brawl of Fame.
Okay, this is going to be a really quick one.
PJ says Mother's Day is in May.
Maybe in America.
Oh, it is
Canada.
over there.
Canada.
Yeah.
In Canada.
There's
Apologies,
two, PJ. There's two.
We do it on the correct date.
Moms get two Mother's Days. They get ones in different parts of the world. But dads, what do we get? We
get Father's Day.
We get shit. Yeah, one. It's just one day. Nothing even happens. We get tie, some socks, maybe some cards, and that's it.
Yeah,
I get
man.
nothing.
And Mike's wearing that tie
You
tonight.
should.
You know what, Rana? See, come Mother's Day, we'll sort you out a Mother's Day present.
Yeah. We will.
Remember that.
And for Father's Day, we'll sort you.
All I want,
It's not going to be as shit as the present that we give you today.
I like the present.
see, all I want on Father's Day is a wee bit of a lion and some breakfast.
Me too. I'm easy, man.
I'm no
easy.
bored. Like I'm no bored of anything else. But see, just a wee cooked breakfast and an extra half an hour in my kip, banging.
And your scratcher.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh, sorry. Turn the flash on by accident.
The spotlight.
Yeah, he got his dick out and it blinded me. You're
Greg
what
Tobin-
made you blush after
I know, that was
fucking
weird.
call? Jesus Christ.
I was like, wow. She's making me feel old. Greg Tarbett put a good one on there.
Right, well, I'll do this one because this will be
Okay,
really,
go ahead.
this will be really quick. It should be really quick, and if it isn't, I'll be upset. Christmas movies in September? No.
Absolutely not. Bro.
I
no.
was in that Shakespeare pub in Edinburgh and they have got Christmas decorations up
Oh,
already.
Get outta
It's
here.
not even
I know.
Halloween yet, man.
Fucking hell.
Yes,
It's
Rana.
just summer's just finished.
That's ridiculous.
Did you have this on the list? Because Gary Monroe put this in on Facebook as well. It's the exact same thing.
Oh, I put that on there.
Oh, I must have put it on.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
I must
I
have. Guys,
pasted it.
shout out Gaz Monroe.
Shout out, Gary.
But no, just fucking like. There's no point. Like, Christmas, you want to get in the festive spirit. So I'll watch. See in December, I'll watch a Christmas film every fucking day. I love Christmas.
Yeah.
But see before December, nah.
Nah.
When I was in B&M today getting the the unicorn hot water bottles.
No.
They had like a whole aisle, that 2 aisles set up for it for Christmas already. It's like, why are we so keen to get this done? You're gonna
There are
get the
gonna
money.
be
Don't worry about
pictures-
it.
Christmas tree pictures are going to be on Facebook soon.
Oh no.
Guaranteed.
I admit there was a fucking post on Facebook. It was like one of them lad Bible things like, meet the family who celebrate Christmas every day, and there was like one arsehole looking mother looking so happy, and there are 3 kids that just looked like they wanted to die.
Yes.
They're just like, fuck's sake, mum. Like the type of the kids you could see that as soon as they turned 18, they were fucking gone.
They're gone. Yeah.
But like, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. I absolutely love Christmas. But
Yeah.
Not in September.
no, not in September. I'm not not even had Halloween yet.
You said about the movies though. My friend Stu, him and his girlfriend, I think they did like the 21 days of like Christmas movies.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I think I may do that.
I'd done
Stu's
that.
watching right now. He says St. Andrew's Day signals the start of Christmas.
30th November.
Is that? I thought it was 28th of November. Oh no, that's
It's the 30th.
Thanksgiving.
It's the 30th of St Andrew's Day, I'm sure.
Andy?
30th of November.
30th of November, yeah, St Andrew's Day.
Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no, I can do that, but like, I remember there was one year, Christmas time, me and the wee man, we watched a Christmas film every single night leading up to Christmas. And I was fine. I loved it. Because I'm in the spirit. You want to get an enjoyment, but not before December.
Nah.
I mean, take your face for a shite.
So we're going gnaw all around the table for that one.
No.
No. Nobbin.
Not
Right, what
that
else we
night.
got, Mike? You're on the face, Bizzle.
I'm on the pus book. Greg Tarbett, makeup contouring. Women are getting so good at it. The girl you meet in the club ain't the same girl you.
What the fuck's Greg
go
on
so
about?
a taxi in the morning for. It's a no from me.
I'm not being funny, mate. Greg, you're a father of 3.
I know Greg has 3 kids now.
You've not been in the club for years. And you've definitely not been waking up with anyone apart from Lauren, so pipe down, sunshine.
That's what I was thinking when I saw it. I saw he posted the other day saying he was having a kid.
Yeah, congratulations,
Shout
Tarbett.
out Tarby.
2 days later, talking about birds in the club and fucking whistling at birds in taxis. You player!
I was just hearing Tarby talking about how he's saving his night suit until the bairn comes because he can't want to go out for a while.
Saving them up.
Saving him up.
Like a bank. It's like a currency.
Shout out Tarby, congratulations to you and Lauren.
Makeup contouring. How you feel about that?
No.
Nah, I don't even know what makeup contouring is. Is that just blending
When they
makeup?
blend in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I'm not against bad makeup contouring, but I've been there when Megan watches all the videos on her phone all the time on YouTube, and some of the shit they do is amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
it looks brilliant, but I've seen enough of these videos over her shoulder now where I can spot bad contouring, and when it goes bad, it's really fucking bad.
You see some of them that you're like, that looked good in your light in the morning, and then you've come out the house and you can just see it.
They look like the-
I mean, you can tell by my Tesco's bags for life that I didn't use any contour.
I just think it's hilarious.
Man, some of them come out looking like the fucking Ultimate Warrior dressed in Primark's finest. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I'm picturing you like getting ready in the morning and Megan's watching these videos and you kind of like stop and catch when you're like, oh, she's doing that all wrong. There's no way she's doing that.
I can't. There was actually ages ago we were sitting bored one night and I did her makeup. And apparently I did really well until I got to the eyes. But that shit's fucking difficult. Like, I didn't know how women do it.
Did you stab her with a pencil?
No,
or
it wasn't
something?
that.
It's an art. People
is-
that
it
do
is an art.
It's,
I think it's, man,
they're artists.
all Megan does is these wee like the wee wingtips.
Yeah.
And I tried to do them, and they looked like fucking. It was like I don't know who's familiar with Susie Sue and the Banshees, but
Is it the smoky eye? I like
I like
that.
a smoky eye.
A smoky
I
eye.
like Smoky Ian.
A smoky Ian bah.
What's a smoky een?
A smoky eye. That's your
Done
Ian's, mate.
donating
Your
for
eyes.
Ian.
Get your
aye.
Ian's in.
Your Ian bah.
You smoky.
End up up here dreeping, aye. Up here dreeping in.
Get your smoky drinking eens in.
A dreeping in, man. I like a bold lip. A bold lipstick. I'm
bold
fan.
lip?
A bold lip.
I don't like the big bright like any
No,
other color.
I like a
Red's good.
This is real. This is gayer than when Mike read out that poem earlier. I like a bold matte lipstick.
Bold matte
Fan.
lipstick.
I like it when Chuff does it anyway. So.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah, so-
all right.
What else we got? Wait a minute. We go round contours. I'm going to say bra if it's done well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say bra.
Yeah.
I still didn't care what contouring is, so I'll just go with you and say it's bra.
Soon. Brawl of Fame. What else we got?
Snow from your buddy Phil. We've probably done this.
Snow?
but- yeah.
I can't want to see if it's at the weekend and I've not got to book my normal business. I'm quite happy if it snows in my free time. But see if it's snowing and I've got to try and get to work at fucking 8 o'clock on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
I can get a self fuck. Like,
That last time when we had that really bad snow and it was like on shutdown. College was shut, the schools were shut.
well, that was the first time I've been at my work for
I loved it. I loved
Well, I've
it.
been at my work for 11 years this year, and this was the first time that I got sent home because of snow.
Really?
It was the first time in all them years. that I
Slave
got-
drivers.
Brutal, eh?
You're brutal.
But fucking
Doesn't happen in the South.
Like I
though.
was saying, like I love it. I do love it because there was a days off that I had. Me and the wee man were out in the back garden building snowmen. We were away sledging. Do you know what I mean? Having a grand time.
Enforced downtime.
Aye. But that's what I'm saying. But when you're trying to get to college or you're trying to get to work, you're trying to get your shopping in, and fucking old Mrs. Smith's bought 18 loaves of bread.
The difference with the college,
I
mate,
know.
is, the difference with the college is you can get up in the morning, look at it, and go, "Fuck it, I'm not going in today," whether it's open or no. You can't do that at your work.
There was milk shortage supplies.
I can.
Everybody.
Well, I feel like the Americans have got this one right because from what I've been told is that like when it snows heavily in America, they literally slam a plough on every single government vehicle they can.
Oh,
and by
yeah.
the time you wake up, the roads are clear anyway.
Yeah, that's
Whereas
what
over
You should
here,
get that in Perth.
nah.
No, you wouldn't.
Like, they put them on buses, police cars, just everything's just fucking ploughing shit out the road.
They should, yeah. And I don't like how they don't like put salt on the streets like early. They should put it like salt, and then if it freezes over that, that's fine. And you put more salt on
Yeah.
top, and it helps it.
It's like,
but they don't do that here.
We know that there's going to be bad weather coming, but we're just going to wait until it comes before we do anything about it.
Right, well, let's keep our happy hats on. So, come on, I'm going to say, bro.
Oh, okay.
I guess because I'm far removed from the 6 weeks of snow that we had this year. But aye, bro.
Did we have 6 weeks of snow?
Well, it felt like it.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Bro.
I hate snow. No,
Oh, well, Brawl of Fame.
Do you not like the snow bite?
I do not like snow. No.
Mike doesn't like it when it's anything below 19 degrees. outside.
Yeah, I hate it.
Why are you living in Scotland?
He's been here for 10 years.
I
and
ask
still-
myself the same thing every day, Rana.
Because he's a co-host of a fucking cracking podcast.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
No.
Right, what else we got?
I think that's it. We're all done.
We got one that was Tories, but that was just going to be annoying.
Yeah. Your buddy Phil also said JP's new tattoo. I assume he's meaning.
Yeah, well, we discussed that earlier, Phil. You'll find out it's fucking dope.
Did you get a new
yeah.
tattoo?
No, what I'm talking about the
monkey.
Oh,
that was
right.
the guy that drew it.
Oh, right, okay.
And if I ever have the money, Phil, I'll get that done.
Yeah.
What's the goalie doing? What's the goalie doing?
Sports this week. Anyway, can we I just want to shout out to, we started off a wee Twitter movement that kind of lost its drop, but I want to get it back going to try and get Tony Watt, who currently plays for Saints, on the podcast. So if you have Twitter, get in touch with Tony Watt and tell me when I'm on the fucking show. Or I do.
Why did you not just ask him?
I've been tweeting him like fucking
Oh,
daft.
have you?
Aye, cunt
We've
dinging
even
me.
been going in his live stream on Twitch and noising the wee bastard up.
Did he reply that?
Is he fuck?
Dinging him up. You called him a mink for
It's going
playing
to call him a
tennis.
wee dick.
You wee dick.
I think we're going about this the wrong way.
Yeah, Tony,
Yeah.
sorry, mate. Please come on the show. Right, Mike's got something he wants to play. So can you give us a precursor to whatever this is?
Oh yeah, so Kawhi Leonard used to play for San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
Now he plays in Toronto. So he's known as just being like this emotional, like he doesn't have any, like he's just like a robot basically. So like they've seen him smile and laugh for the first time ever the other day, and this is the reason why he doesn't do it very much is because it sounds like this. Hold on, I'm gonna try and play it.
No, it sounds like the laugh of man who's like his life's disappearing around him.
What's hysterical though is that the person who made that video, he put it over the Michael Jackson Thriller thing. You know when he turns around and it's laughing at the end, and it's like I thought that was very funny.
Fuck's sake. That's
Easily amused.
Oh, jeez.
Easily amused.
Well, you don't know Kawhi, that's why.
yeah, you don't know him like we know
Just
him.
drink your ginger tea.
So we got probably the biggest news in sports this week was Tiger's glorious comeback.
Yeah.
Andy, Matt, do you want to take the lead on this one?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, look at the guy, man. I mean, play golf myself. Like, if your back's fucked, you can't play. The guy's had to rebuild the swing again. I mean, this will be like his fourth swing that he's been through. But I mean, I said months ago, I was like, I don't think you'll ever win another major.
So what
Said,
was
like,
it you won this time?
This was the Tour Championship, so it's the end of year FedEx Cup. So it's not a major, but it now puts him on 80 PGA Tour wins. I mean, think about that. 80 wins on the PGA Tour.
That's nuts.
Insane. And Sam Snead has the all-time record at 82. Now, obviously, he was stuck on 79 for like 5 years while his back's been fucked and he's been crashing his car and Mrs.
drugs.
beating him up with golf clubs and
Yeah,
shit.
sexually abusive relationships with anyone he wants to.
But
Whee.
the fact that he's come back to the top of the game, It's nothing short of incredible. Say what you fucking want about the guy's personal life. Say, you know, what you think about him as a person. You know, you're just talking about that geezer being a bit of a robot. You can say that about Tiger Woods.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
He doesn't really have that much charisma, does he?
No.
But
Except for the whole Blasian thing when the text messages I got loose, and he was like, I'm Blasian, baby, Black and Asian. That was charismatic.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
end of the day, he goes out and he does his talking where it fucking matters, which is out on the course.
On the links.
And, dude, like this summer, watching him, particularly, he had the leading the Open till the last few holes. He blew it with a double bogey there. He came second in the PGA Championship. I don't know. Looking at that Masters next year, I think that's a core. Obviously, the Masters, you tend to find that the guys who have won it, and the guys, obviously you win it, you get a lifetime invite. So you obviously find guys like Freddie Couples and that have played for 25 years there. Even though they don't play in the tour now, they still perform incredibly well at that course because they know how to play it. That's the key. I would say look out for the Masters at the start of next year, man. Don't be surprised if he can stay fit and healthy through the winter, maintain his form, all that kind of shit.
Will we do a sweepy on the Masters?
I swear to God, if he wins another major,
Get another prize.
6 months for him.
if he wins another major, it's the greatest sporting comeback.
Yeah.
One of the greatest sporting comeback stories of all time. I'd be hard pushed to find anything.
It wasn't too long ago where he was taking a mugshot, wasn't he? Like he was.
Yeah.
That's
About
like
5
18
years
months ago.
That's
18 months,
crazy.
that.
That is crazy.
Well, that's when he crashed the car. He got pulled over for the prescription pills,
Yeah.
and you saw the mugshot, and he looked absolutely,
He was in bad
absolutely
shape.
fucked. But I mean, you look at what he's gone through, and to then go back out with all the physical problems he had, to then go back out and dominate it. I told you, man. We were just saying this in the breaks. Golf's all it's between the years.
I want to talk about a bittersweet moment I had playing golf at the weekend.
Okay.
I don't play golf very much. However, I played with my mate Stevie at the Lindaught course at Murray's Hall the other day, and 5th or 6th, par 4, hit 3 absolute shiters, still 130 yards for the pin, pulled at the pitch and wedge, Hail Mary shot, belted it, hits the hill, rolls down, and rolls right in the hole.
Oh.
What's sad about that was, that's the best golf shot I'm ever going to hit in my life, and it's
Yeah.
done.
It's over.
I'm back to
Never ever say that.
But anyway, talking about sort of tough times and people coming back, and somebody could probably use a little bit of advice. I think it's about time for our most recent additional
got one?
feature, Agony Andy.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, I seen that photo.
Oh,
That
wow.
was a belter.
Oh, you're speaking into the mic now.
An absolute belter.
This week's another one, so I want to as well shout out to Andy Mac for that piano. That hit me right in the feels, that wee piano loop that you had going on there. That was beautiful.
Deep.
What's the crack then, Agony Andy?
Here it is. So, Agony Andy. Dear Andy, I'm a 25-year-old civil engineer whose main job for the past 3 years has been designing septic tanks for schools, while my girlfriend of 5 years is a zoologist specialising in reptiles. Since graduating, we've worked hard to stay together. Her job means travelling a lot, so we relocated every few months. We spent a lot of this year in the Galapagos Islands, where she studied the effects of coffee on iguanas. However, a few months ago, when I got a long-term job, I put my foot down and said we have to steer near my new place of work after her study came to an end. It caused some friction at first, but it seemed to be okay for a while. Then she started buying lots of pets. Started out with a small tortoise, which I was fine with, but she began buying more. It feels like she's punishing me. We now have a parrot, 10 different types of lizards, and a salamander that she carries around in her handbag. I tried to tell her about it's getting out of hand, but she just got ratty about how we had to move from my job and she ought to be allowed to follow her passion. With one of the lizard enclosures now in our bedroom, it has really affected our closeness. Every time we're about to share an intimate moment,
I was going to go there.
I can feel the lizard staring at me from the tank. When I suggested we move it out, she stormed off and came back with 3 more tortoises. I'm worried that her love of reptiles is going to push a permanent wedge between us. To make matters worse, my mum recently told me she's never approved of her because she's scared of lizards ever since she had a traumatic experience with a gecko as a child. I'm at my wit's end. Help me, Andy.
That room is definitely really hot with all those animals in there.
Okay, so she's into reptiles.
Yes, sir.
Okay, lizards. She's obviously not very impressed with his snake.
Can Carry on.
I don't know. This is a tough one. This because obviously that's quite a long letter. There's a lot for me to digest. She does sound like a bit of a fucking fruitcake. Let's be honest. I'm not really sure what to say about this one. I mean, she does sound a bit. I mean, who the fuck goes about with a lizard?
A salamander.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking Batman villain.
Can anybody tell me what are salamanders renowned for?
They're on that commercial, aren't they? What's the
Is it not like not all carry some fucking disease?
salmonella? Is that what you're gonna do?
No, I wasn't trying. That wasn't a pun sale. You suck at this.
No, I just think she sounds like a bit of a dingbat, man. I think you'd be probably better just, again, a lot like the one last week, just get her to fuck, mate. Honestly, like, she sounds absolutely mental. I mean, who keeps lizards and all that in the bedroom? I'm looking around the table and you just can't tell me.
No,
exactly. I would just fucking pack her off and send her back to that island, mate, and just get on with your life, man. She said, honestly, and if your mom doesn't like her, then listen, that's going to be a fucking nightmare come Christmases and all that kind of stuff as well. So I think you just cut your losses, bro. I think you just cut your losses and get out of there.
What about like a compromise? You can keep half the animals as long as like, we're comfortable. What?
Which half?
She gets to pick half. She gets to pick.
Ah, but she'll pick all the bad ones, man. And she'll pick that lizard. Do you know what I mean?
The one in the bag. Yeah.
I bet it's got a nice tongue.
I was thinking about that, but I didn't really want to lower the tone. But he could be going at it like fucking. That lizard sitting there looking at you like.
Maybe you should take some tips.
Tips.
Well, as soon as she's not taking a tip anymore, so.
I don't. I haven't made a penis joke, and I got to get in here now. What's going on?
There you go.
That was a joke.
That was it, yeah.
As you know from last week, I'm an expert in weather patterns, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm no really one, into the animals and stuff like that. But no, she sounds a wee bit mental, mate. So I think you could do a wee bit better, and she could maybe do with finding, hooking up with like Steve Irwin's son or something like that.
Right, can we talk about that as well? He looks like a wee dick, and I want to punch him in his puss. The happy little bastard.
The guy. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the guy who wrote the letter. I was like, wow.
But anyway, that was Agony Andy. So thanks, Andy. Anyway, if you have any problems and you want to keep them anonymous, if you want some advice, love life,
Do not contact Andy.
Can I just ask though for future submissions if we could keep the letters just down in length a bit, because
Who actually wrote that letter?
one of the fans.
yeah,
fans
it was a
fan.
Aye. People write in, come to me for advice.
all right. This is what.
Hell.
It was good advice though.
Get her to fuck.
Well, it's not that, but I mean, look at the situation the guy's in.
We're going to get this
agree
for
with you,
Dear Deirdre.
No,
She's a shyster though.
Dear Deirdre can move the fuck over. And as for Just Joan, she's just done. So, just
Right.
over.
Moving on. Anyway, I see. Right, well done, Andy. Thanks, mate.
That was a hard one, guys, because I mean, like, I'm not an expert in animals and stuff.
If
like
you
that.
got problems with a woman that's acting like a weather front, Andy's your man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she's no blowing, get going. That's what Andy says.
Oh.
Fuck me. My mum listens to this. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mum. Can I just touch on this? Steve Irwin.
Sure.
I didn't mean to speak out of the dead. He was an arse.
Oh,
man, no, man. What a no. He was
What?
he was an annoying bastard. And his bairns look just the exact same, and his wife looks like a boot tay, so no.
Oh my God.
No.
How dare you?
How
dare you?
Honestly, he's sitting there cutting about.
What happened to this positive podcast?
I know.
I'm positively
It's changed,
annoyed by
hasn't
those pricks. Like, fuck it. That was just a little off topic.
This is the clip where Kevin Hart was there as well.
That was
Yeah,
funny.
that
That's
was
just
a-
Kevin Hart's
Yeah,
fault.
what the fuck was he doing, man? Running around like a little bitch.
Wait,
Part
Kevin
of his-
Hart?
That's part of his shtick.
Oh, was this on like a late night
This is
show?
on Jimmy
It's on
Fallon.
Jimmy
Oh, okay. All right.
And he's like freaking out because the guy's got a
An emu.
fucking gerbil or something in his
That was a
hand.
baby emu. Those things are fucking dinosaurs. What's he doing hugging that for?
Kevin Hart's in it.
But you
It's the only
see,
bird he's ever going to get.
with Steve Irwin's kids, he's got that same kind of enthusiasm, that same sort of passion for animals and what he does.
I loved Steve Irwin.
I like Steve
Irwin's a
Irwin.
fucking G, man.
Nah, fuck him.
Oh my goodness.
Me right in the fly.
No, that's it. There was this one I remember, man. He climbs up this big fucking tree, right? And he wrestles this lizard at this tree. And the guy, he's like, he's getting angry. I'm like, of course he is.
This is the most dangerous snake in the world. And you're like, get away from it then, man. Don't stay around it.
He's not as crazy as that guy that's on YouTube. Is it called Wild Wilderness or whatever? And it's the guy.
Is this the guy who lets the things bite him?
Yes.
Oh, he's insane.
Oh, that guy's legit
He
mental.
worked his way up through all these different insects. Think like the Scoville units
I think
with
I've
the
seen
chili,
that.
The pain,
and the heat.
aye.
So it's like the pain scale all the way up to the bullet ant.
Yeah.
Oh, that may be the most painful thing in the world, isn't it?
Dude, the guy is fucking
That's
off
a
his
death wish,
head.
man.
That was
That's
mine.
that's fucked up.
And then the thing is, he's got to let it like sting him on his arm, like on his forearm, and then still maintain enough composure after it stung him 2 or 3 times, and he can't move his arm to keep it in the tweezers and get it back in the jar and locked up before he then falls about on the floor and he's laying
Yeah.
about in
I
agony.
watched a few of them. He's nuts. He's out of his mind.
Insane. Check that out on YouTube. He's awesome.
I'll put it on the Facebook page.
Right, well, we then jump into, since talking about YouTube, we're going to, what have we been watching and listening to?
We're segueing today.
Oh, man, I'm feeling
We're segueing.
good.
Have a
So,
look, man. See what-
who wants to take it first this week?
Ronald, you want to go first?
What am I going first on?
What
You paying attention? Have you just zoned out since we stopped talking?
She's had her tea and now she's all like,
No, she's done her segment. She's like, right, I'm done.
I promoted what I needed to
What have you
promote
been
and I'm
watching or
gone.
listening to this week?
Oh, what have I been watching? I tried to get in and watch that Queen of the South. Is that right?
That's a football team.
No, it's,
They sound shite too.
is it Queen of the South? It's something on Netflix. I don't know. I couldn't get into it anyway. I did go and see Predator at the movie.
The new one?
movies.
Any
Yeah,
good?
it's fucking brilliant.
good.
See the last one, what's the boy's name with the big snout?
Oh, no.
Adrian Brody.
I was going to say, Owen Wilson.
That one kind of flew under the radar. That's a fucking great film, man.
Yeah.
So I've had high hopes for this one. So is it decent?
It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I went to see The Meg as well.
How was that?
That looks terribly
Jason
fantastic.
Statham. Oh,
You like a little Jason Statham, huh?
oh yeah.
What do you like about Jason Statham?
Everything. He's just so manly and like.
Yeah.
Hang
None
on,
of
while
those
Rana
around
just
here.
slides off her seat there.
You're acting like we were when you were reading your poem earlier. I knew
I
that.
couldn't see it when I was reading my poem.
Fuck. We all just crossed our legs.
The table went up in the air like levitated.
Who the
That was a
fuck
magic
you kidding?
trick.
Anything else this week?
No.
Is that it?
Mike Dots?
Couple things. You guys and a lot of other people have got me into the Joe Rogan. I watched one with Nick Yaris. Have you ever seen this one? This guy who got wrongfully accused of murder.
Yes, I did see that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I watched maybe around like 45 minutes of it, and I had to stop because I was like, this is draining to watch it, but it was really, really good. I'm going to watch the rest of it tomorrow. That was good. Our very own Macapella Synthwave EP.
Oh shit, by the way, that is fucking
It was
banging.
really, really, really good. Listened to it at work the other day.
Cheers, lads.
The Brockhampton. Oh, you gonna say something?
Yeah, you can buy it for £1 if he's bought it.
No yet, but I'm saying that.
So help me keep the lights on. Eh?
The Brockhampton new album is out. Have you heard that?
Not listened to it yet, but I gotta
Very,
see
very
it.
good. I forgot his name. I'm spacing out on his name. From Badlands.
Grant.
No.
Brandon.
Brandon, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Brandon recommended them when he was on the show, and I've been listening to him ever since. So thanks, Brandon. Their album is really, really good. I give it 7.5 bananas.
Solid.
And last show I've been watching with Con Yeezy, The Circle. Have any of you guys watched this?
No, I've heard about it, but I don't know. It seems a bit reality TV for my.
It is, yeah. You know, that's right up my alley.
What's the premise?
So they put like 8 people in like an apartment block, but they never see each other, but they all communicate through this like social media platform that the show has set up. But the catch is that they have to get the most amount of likes so that they stay on the show. A person with the least amount of likes gets blocked, as they call it, or voted off, as we would know, right? But the catch is that they can be whoever they want. So there's like one guy on the show who uses his girlfriend's pictures, and he's acting like he's his girlfriend. He's acting like he's a woman. And there's another girl in there. She's got her kid there, really, really young kid, and like, but she hasn't really told anybody that. And there's one girl who on there who's making pretend she's an old guy, all to try and kind of generate this this good feeling for the other people on the show and get the most amount of votes. Really, really
That
interesting.
sounds actually quite interesting. Actually, I might give that a blast.
Yeah, check it out.
Sounds shite.
Anything else, Mikey Dots?
No, I'm going good.
I got hooked on Kanye West's new song. Now, it's not the greatest lyrically, however, it's the first time in fucking forever where I feel like he's actually properly rapped and like flowed as well as he used to. And that got me, and I went back and listened to a couple of his old albums. I was listening to College Dropout today, and I forgot how many fucking bangers are on there.
Yeah.
I watched in my hungover state the other day, watched like all 3 of the new Star Trek films with Chris Pine.
Okay.
Like, well, the new 3 ones in that movie franchise. And they're fucking great films, man. Like, not like...
I'm so sorry about
Fuck's
that.
sake, man. Like, not like life-changing, man, but Ken, like, just easy watching, good action films. There's a couple of drop-ins from the Beastie Boys, which is always nice. I watched Source Code with Jake Gyllenhaal. Old movie, not old movie, but a few years ago, I think it went a bit under the radar. Sci-fi, thriller, kind of... I can't really go into the premise because I'll explain it terribly, but decent twist, good story. I think Jake Gyllenhaal's fucking brilliant. And
Yeah, I like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Playing footsie with me.
you wish, hey. But Jake Gyllenhaal, really good movie, and fuck else. Oh, I haven't listened to it, but Mama Pat's told me to shout this out. A podcast called The Guilty Feminist.
Oh.
It's meant to be fucking
I've
hilarious.
seen that advertised.
It's meant to be really good. She was cracking up. That's about me.
The Guilty Feminist.
Andy Mac, yourself.
No much. I've not been very well this week, so I've not been.
Sausage.
I've not been at it. No, just I've been watching a guy on YouTube, a musician guy called Marc Rebillet. Marc Rebillet. No, you've not seen No, it's just because there's been a viral video of his going around on Facebook. The guy's incredible. He just does his show. It's just him with his laptop and his keyboard, his mic, and like a little looper pad as well. And he just makes tunes on the fly. But I'm not really selling it to you. The guy's just completely outrageous. He's hilarious. His music is really simple, but as I say, it's all done on the fly. I'll put some links up to he's really, really good. Other than that, Conor McGregor video, just did another one of those.
Yeah.
That's,
numbers.
That was good by the way.
that's fucking booted off. Now, what's interesting about that is the last one I did through BBC The Social. And in the year it was out, it was over 100,000 views. But I've done this one myself, and it's picked up around about 35,000 views.
Wow.
In less than 48 hours.
Banging.
Nice.
So I'm maybe feeling a little bit vindicated in my decision to go that one alone. Obviously got the EP just come out. I've been listening to a couple of albums. Synthwave guy called TimeCODE, a couple of his albums. Another EP from The Midnight. And there was one other one. I can't remember what the band was called though. I'm just having a quick look here. Oh, Nina. Sleepwalking, so another pretty synthwave, retrowave kind of album. So that's pretty much all I've been up to this week. And apart from that, just studying loads of stuff. Looking forward to the big fucking UFC fight in 10 days.
Yeah.
Because I've got more videos to make as more press conferences and stuff drops. So I'm just staying really tuned into that. So other than that, that's pretty much all that's been going on.
Nice.
It's all right.
Good times. Well, I think that does it for this week. Unless anyone has any other business.
Well, we got some instant feedback already.
Oh, shit.
From this show.
From who?
Stuart says that he saw our chat on Facebook Live about snow and how like Perth was shit for getting it all cleared away. And he says, I was thinking comparing America and Scotland for snow reaction isn't fair. The states get snow every year and can plan and budget for it. Scotland get it bad every 10 years, so there's no way we can plan and budget for it.
Fair enough, Stu. Fair enough. Good point. Well made.
And he was saying that he's too old to listen to podcasts because that's what he thinks instead of just enjoying it.
No, man. We enjoyed the feedback. Dickhead. Anyway, thank you again very much for listening. Thank you to our sponsors, Paul, Patrick, Plumbing and Heating. Mike, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Are your radiators struggling to heat?
Oh, no. I haven't really
Feels
checked,
like they
actually.
are.
Oh, Rana thinks they are.
Feels like they are.
Matt, get on it, Matt.
Is your boiler becoming a bit sluggish?
I don't know. I think so.
I don't know, Mike, but it sounds like your system could possibly benefit from a power flush. So get in touch for your
Yeah.
quote and do not let sludge reduce your boiler's efficiency or lifespan. Paul Patrick at Plumbing and Heating on Facebook. Give it a like, give it a look, sort yourself out.
Give it a like, give it a look.
Thank you again for everyone who has got in touch with us on Facebook, Monkey Sword Fight Podcast. We are on Twitter as well at MSF_podcast. I am on Twitter at Wagwan Patrice. And you can also email us at monkeyswordfightpodcast@gmail.com.
And check out the Housewife Mafia Facebook page. And Rana Marathon Spoken Word Artist Facebook page.
Blend and stand out.
Blend and Stand Out's Facebook page.
What's
12th
the
of October, 6:30 doors. This Saturday, Per Theatre Wow Festival. Check out the Housewife Mafia's debut performance.
Excellent.
Nice.
Mikey Dots.
I am at _M_Dots. The Instagram is Monkey Sword Fight Podcast, all one word.
Andy Mac.
At Macapella.
Solid. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for contributing, sharing, liking, all the hype, all the feedback. We love you and appreciate you. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, hi Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Bye, Rachel.
Bye Rachel.
Bye, Rachel.